guys, Angelique here. In today's video, I will be covering the best tasks to outsource to a virtual assistant in 2021. Now, before I jump into the goods of this video, I just wanted to let you guys know about the free workshop we have going on, where we are sharing the exact strategy about how this 62-year-old woman was able to make $160,000 in just 90 days. So make sure you check out the link in my description to find out more about what the free workshop is about. Now, let's talk virtual assistants. One of the biggest reasons entrepreneurs fail in business is because they have too many hats that they're wearing. So hiring a VA helps ensure that tasks are getting done without you having to wear all of the different hats that a business entails. Wearing all of the hats as a business owner is a dangerous and a downward spiral, because it ends up in you likely becoming burnt out, exhausted, and just quitting because of how exhausting it can be. So I am a huge advocate for outsourcing and hiring virtual assistants to help manage these tasks in a more effective way. So I know hiring your first VA can be scary, and I know firsthand how scary it is. It's like giving away your baby that you've worked so hard to create, but I think letting go is the first step to growing as a business, but also giving responsibility to someone else that's not you is so important, not just for business, but also for your mental health. You can only do so much, so hiring a VA helps eliminate that pressure that you put on yourself as a business owner. So I think the main thing that people struggle with when deciding to hire their first VA is trying to figure out what tasks you want them to even do. So in this video, I will be covering a bunch of different tasks that a virtual assistant can do for you to help eliminate the hassle and the guesswork that you might have when it comes to hiring someone as a virtual assistant. So the first one is email management and filtering. So obviously, as a business owner, an email list is super critical, and a virtual assistant can help manage your emails, filter your list, and tasks related to your email automation software. The next one is calendar management. So if you are someone who has calls with different clients and different people in different time zones, having someone to help manage your calendar is also super beneficial. Another one is booking appointments with clients. So instead of you having to manage different time zones and trying to think of what time works best for both people that need to be in that call, a virtual assistant can help manage that call and schedule it for you so that you don't have to do that work. Another one is following up with clients, customers, and even prospective clients. So obviously, as a business owner, one of your marketing strategies may be outreach. And so sending follow-up emails is super important to make sure that a lead is getting the introduction to you that they need. So follow-up emails is super important, whether that's chasing customers, whether that's thanking customers after they purchase, or whether that's reaching out to past customers on holidays, birthdays, things like that. Another thing is file management. So if you're someone who, always loses really important files, having a virtual assistant organize things on Dropbox or Google Drive or whatever database management service that you use, it allows you to create a system to easily find documents and information regarding your different projects or even client projects that you're working on. Another thing you can hire a virtual assistant to do is to transcribe your videos, your podcasts, anything that is you talking. They can transcribe that into text and put those texts over the video, or even turn those audio or videos into a blog post. Obviously, when it comes to transcribing a video to a blog post, you'll need a bit more story structure to it. So hiring a higher level virtual assistant to transcribe things into blog posts might cost a little more, but it is a task that virtual assistants can do. Another big one is research. So if you are someone that has blog posts, creates videos, hosts a podcast, or even shares on Instagram often, researching competitors and other people in the industry is super critical, so you're on top of different trends that are happening in the specific moment. So virtual assistants can actually help find those trends so you can optimize on them and hopefully gain more reach using different keywords that are popular in the given moment. Another one is to manage your social media accounts, and social media is such a huge thing that is so important in business, but also as a business owner, more might take a huge mental toll on you. So outsourcing your social media account to someone like a virtual assistant is really great because it ensures that you are constantly posting on social media without having to physically do it yourself, so that instead you can focus on other high-level business tasks instead. Another one is filtering and responding to comments. So that could be anywhere from your blogs to your Facebook groups to your YouTube channel to your Instagram, basically anything that has comments. You want to make sure that you are engaging so that, again, you are building community. So outsourcing a virtual assistant specifically to manage the engagement across all of your social media platforms is a super important task, but might not necessarily need to be done by you. They can also do anything from preparing slideshows, presentations, and also optimizing presentation decks for you in terms of design. So if you have a big presentation coming up and you want to just basically write down what your speech is going to be about, they can transform that into a beautifully designed presentation as long as you give them the content to put in the presentation. The next one is basic reports. So when it comes to things like Facebook ads, Google ads, even analytics on your social media account, or even your email list, creating reports to track analytics is super critical as a business owner. But again, it takes time, and your time is so much more valuable. And when you have more time, you can focus on the things that advance your business in a more efficient and effective way possible. So having a virtual assistant that creates reports for you so you can analyze the data at a high level is super important to know as a business owner, so you know the metrics and you can make business decisions based on those metrics. So there are a number of different tasks you can outsource to a virtual assistant, anything from personal errands to business errands to bookkeeping. There's so much out there. Basically, if you think of your business and think of the tasks that are tedious but needs to be done, those are oftentimes the tasks that you can outsource to a virtual assistant. So think of your business, think of it from an overview, think of the things you need to do on a day-to-day, and think if someone can help you in that area of your business, how much more time it would free up. So that could be anything from responding to client emails, to client outreach, to your Instagram account, to research, to all of the different things I've mentioned, and so much more. So I hope this video helped give you an overview of what type of tasks you can outsource, but also jogs your creativity in your mind for different things you can outsource in your business based on the things I've mentioned. So I hope that video helped, and if you did enjoy this video and found it valuable, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post. Again, I know I mentioned it in the beginning of this video, but if you are looking for ways to make money online, make sure you check out the free workshop in my description to find out the exact strategy about how this 62-year-old woman was able to make $160,000 in just 90 days. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Oh,